Hey guys, reaction video! I know you usually do these live, but today we're...
The automaker that has died this century, everything from Saab to Pontiac. Why did these car companies fail? And did they deserve it? Well, let's find out. Welcome to Donut. It's a pure sports car experience. Yeah, kind of heavy, honestly.
Our car could have stayed on longer.
At the beginning of this century, the U.S. reigned supreme as the world's top automaker, thanks in large part to the fact that this country is pretty much designed around cars and the fact that everybody has one. Yeah, but just being from America isn't good enough. Cars had to actually be good to sell. And if you don't sell, you don't make money. And if you don't make money, then you don't. First victim of 21st century automotive economics was The Rock. That we didn't land on it, laid it on us. Plymouth. By Plymouth.
Plymouth was okay.
In 1928,
Plymouth was a division of Chrysler, Dodge.
with low-cost alternative from Detroit's other automakers, and its affordability.
I had a Plymouth in the 90s.
Pulled through the Great Depression. If you or a car company that you know is going through a depression, great or otherwise, you aren't alone. Tina Nolan at Mrs. Harry Styles at DonutMedia.com. We're gonna help. Yeah. But it wasn't until
Plymouth's great.
1955 that Plymouth started making cool cars for us to remember.
Christine!
Like the Fury, named after the Bradley Pitt style of luck movie. Those early models came with a 5.2-liter V8 engine making 290 horsepower, which was pretty decent back then, and it came in tons of different body styles to make it appealing
Christine.
to anyone, from hot rodders to housewives to house rodders to hot wives. After that, Plymouth doubled down and became a real muscle car brand with classics like the Barracuda and the Superbird, which won a lot of NASCAR races. Like so many
And they did.
NASCAR races you won't even believe. Why don't car manufacturers nowadays just make the same thing, call it the same thing in different versions? Right? Don't think. Things were going well for Plymouth until the 1990s when they started badge engineering their cars. Basically, that means they just started pulling parts and design.
Well, technically, Plymouths were Chrysler, okay? Plymouth was like Chrysler, like mixes of Chrysler and Dodge. I had a van from the 80s that was actually a Plymouth. Under the hood it said Chrysler, and on the hood on the manual called it Dodge. So it was just Chrysler and Dodge. Actually, Chrysler and Dodge actually mostly made Plymouth was more famous for making vans than anything else. Then the K car, Red Green's favorite car, which is called something. I mean, the K car was made twice. The Dodge Aries K and something else was called. So how many videos do I have to make? Oh, that's how many I have on the channel. That's not bad. I've had more videos than that. I'll play with it. Oh, well, that's not bad. I thought I had more videos on this camera. I was wrong. Okay, so this won't be bad as I thought it'd be. I gotta take a pic later.
From other Chrysler models and putting Plymouth badges on it. It's like buying real name brand wheel plates and putting along knockoffs. Right. So once a company starts doing that, it's pretty much game over, baby. Kills everything that made those.
620.
Blazer? I don't know. Is an Eagle Talon? Mitsubishi Eclipse? Nobody knows. As the 2000s got closer, Plymouth tried a few different brand pivots to get a better sense of its own identity. And it had one more trick up its sleeve. This was going to be the thing that saved the entire company. It was Chip Foose, the guy that, did
Overhaul.
Chip Foose designed open wheel roadster with
The Prowler.
gray bumpers and a tiny little V6. Of course, we're talking about the hot rod inspired Plymouth Prowler, one of the best cars to ever be named after a creepy guy. Prowler. Plymouth had dumped tons of money into this thing, hoping that it would be the kind of retro.
I hope I can get these videos done within time. Retry.
Instead, Plymouth made a unique looking car with a goofy automatic V6. It was soft, and only old people liked it. Like tapioca pudding. It also cost over $70,000 in today's money. Oh, God. All that in an era of sports cars like the C5 Corvette and Honda NSX, the Prowler never stood a chance. Alright, so the Prowler wasn't Plymouth's only flop either. Some of its last cars on the market were boring sedans like the Breeze.
And the
named after a wimpy wig.
PT Cruiser, which is named after the director of Boogie Nights for some reason.
It's a P.T. Anderson joke.
PT Cruiser was the Chrysler.
June 28, 2001, Plymouth's last car rolled off the production line, and nothing else bad happened for the rest of that year.
Plymouth died first.
The Extreme Contact DWS 06 Plus tire has been engineered to deliver ultimate year-round traction, rain or shine.
They're even equipped with two performance indicators. See the DWS molded into the tread here? Well, D means dry, W means wet, and S is for snow. Now, each letter disappears when the tire is no longer tuned for that specific condition.
If you're looking for mile after mile of performance, get a set of Extreme Contact DWS 06 Plus tires on your BMW or Audi today.
We're talking about Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile was great.
Since the early 1900s, before it was bought out by GM in 1908.
Which is still the early 1900s.
Yeah, but back then, Oldsmobile was synonymous for innovation, power, and
Custom parts.
It's like Justin, built for it.
I'm talking about cars like the lightweight 1949, Rocket 88.
Oh, yeah, the Rocket was a great car.
Super popular in NASCAR. It might be the actual first real muscle car.
Yeah, and the Starfire, which introduced the automatic transmission to America.
Boom.
Technology. And the surprisingly sporty Cutlass. But like the early 90s, just like a bowl full of those candies that look like a strawberry, and they got the jelly in them.
Yeah.
They never go stale.
They never go stale. But unlike that, Oldsmobile did get stale.
The image problem was one thing, especially when you could get better, more reliable cars like the Nissan Altima and the Honda Accord. Not even the Alero could save the brand.
Alero sucks.
Great name.
Sounds like a fiber cereal.
Yes.
Your Alero.
Or medicine.
Yeah, ask your doctor if Alero is right for you.
Old phased out most of his models before it was killed off, and the final Alero rolled off the production line in 2004.
Then something happened that we're still feeling the repercussions of today. I'm talking about the 2008 financial crisis.
Oh.
This is everything you need to know to get up to speed on that. Some dumb money people messed around with money in a dumb way, and it left 9 million people without jobs, and a bunch of people lost their houses. Now, as you can imagine, not a lot of people were buying cars at this time. At all. At all. But by the end of 2008, GM and Chrysler were weeks away from collapse, and to prevent even greater economic devastation, the government bailed them out to save an estimated 1 million jobs.
But that
4 million
means
jobs.
Chrysler had to make some sacrifices and cut a lot of their fat. And by fat, I mean iconic car brands.
All right, let's start with Pontiac. Pontiac started in 1926. It was designed to be a step up from entry-level Chevy models, like a more luxurious brand, but then it transformed into a performance division in the 1960s.
Thanks, John DeLorean.
Yeah, it's basically John DeLorean. Throughout Pontiac's history, we saw
Ooh, hell, Michigan. Hell.
Firebird, all of which became legends of the American muscle car era. And then Pontiac started to get a little weird. In the 1990s and 2000s, they took big swings with cars like the Pontiac Aztec and the Solstice, while they phased out more iconic models like the Firebird.
Hello?
The best condition Pontiac Solstice
Hello?
we could find.
Tyler,
Yeah?
Something we can rent
how's your day going, buddy?
horrible spec.
Pretty good. Just finishing up some work videos. That's all. Cause you
I
saw.
seen you uploaded the Beyblade videos. Thank you.
Hey, I'm sorry. It took a while. I got like thousands of cameras uploaded. I'm trying to upload videos. I have other videos to upload too, John. You know.
I have a question. Did you sleeve up your rare Digimon card?
Not yet, but I will be doing that in a couple days. I have someone bring me some sleeves. I have someone bring me some sleeves right now.
Ah.
Yeah, he actually has a machine that will seal them for me permanently, so I can't reuse them. So yeah, that's gonna get. Yeah, they're still doing that right now. Yeah, I'll have that done in a couple days. But I cannot believe what I did recently.
What?
Went to hell.
Yeah, I know. I seen that.
More videos are coming up. I'm actually uploading more videos. Speaking, I'm uploading more videos right now. Me at hell.
You said you were going to cosplay.
I should have cosplayed as Alistair.
Or you could have cosplayed as Charlie's dad.
I think an Alistair would have been more funny.
Ah.
Because think of it though, you could be mayor for a day if you wanted to. In that town you could be. In that town you could be. In that town you could be a person. And then you could be. Yeah. In that town you could be mayor for a day if you wanted to be. But I was there too late.
Ah.
But I still thought it was pretty cool because they even had a sign saying "Heaven, Michigan, this way." But trust me, going there was a hell to get there because we got lost. Ended up in CMU. Ended up at State College. I ended up at State.
Yeah, I went to the fair this Saturday with Andrew.
I know you told me you were to go. I would have gone, but I'm broke. I have no money. And the thing, guess what else happened?
His nephew was kind of a pain.
Yeah, you should have told him. Hey, you should have told him something else. You should have told him.
What?
Tyler's working. You should have told him I was working there. That'd be funny as hell. You should have told him that 'cause he likes me. You should have told him. Well, you should have told him. I should have told you. Hey, I'm sorry, but when I'm driving through Jackson, it's a little hard to talk to you. When I'm driving on the interstate in Jackson, Michigan, you should have told him. Hey, guess what? Tyler's working today. That would make him go crazy, wouldn't it?
I was trying to go with Zach, but Zach could not get a ride. He couldn't get CTA to take him.
Which, don't worry about it. I'll take care of that problem personally. You know why?
I really want to hang out with Zach sometime, but he didn't never hang out that much.
I hardly hanged out with him, too. I hanged out with him maybe twice on his property, but they stripped the roads by his house.
Oh, yeah, I hate what they did to the roads.
So that's another reason why CTA doesn't want to go over there because of the roads. But trust me, I got some surprises cooking in the kitchen. I got some videos coming. Where the hell is this at? I remember doing this video. Oh, it's the dash.
I got work today.
Yep, and I'm gonna start working too, and guess what that means? I'm gonna be cleaning buses soon for a living.
This Friday, I got my paycheck, went to the store, bought some new shoes, because my other shoes got really tore up, and they stink real bad.
I had to burn my pair of shirt when I worked at Arby's, and I started working at Arby's. I took those shoes I had, went outside, poured gasoline on them instead of a light, because they were so bad. I could not take the smell so bad, so I had to burn them.
Hopefully my new shoes don't get too bad.
They won't. Usually the first pair always goes bad. The second pair will be fine.
I bought some cleaning spray, to pour some when I get home.
Yeah, that usually works too. But you see here, what's this? Okay, that's a home vid. That could be not touched.
Some shoe polish.
That does okay.
Okay, guys.
That's a home vid. I'm just checking my feed out real quick here. Okay, back. Yeah, I got some footage of me at CMU as well.
How many subscribers do you have now?
Can't believe it. 837 subscribers.
Almost 1,000.
Guess what else I heard?
What?
I cannot wait till the 28th of October. Why is that for, huh? I can't wait till the 28th of October. I wonder why that is, John.
Hopefully some of those are actually real people and not bots.
What? Well, I got good news for you and I got bad news for you. You want to hear first? The good news or bad news?
Good.
They're controlled by humans, but no, they're real robots. They're real robots. They're controlled. The humans are controlling them, but the robots go by what the... Besides, those things have to be heavier than the people say they weigh. They took a lot out of them to build those things. I still can't believe Scott Cawthon actually allowed them to do it.
Have you seen any new movies recently?
No, because there's nothing good to watch anymore. Everything's the same thing. Superhero this, superhero that.
I mean, Blue Beetle is a superhero that no one has ever seen on big screen.
I cannot even find. I looked online, could not find one comic book of his at all. I can't find.
Blue Beetle's like a rare superhero to find.
I could not even find a comic book on. I went on eBay. Could not even find one comic book, so I don't even know if he was even real.
Oh, Blue Beetle's a real superhero.
I cannot find. I can't find.
Shows.
I cannot find. Wrong. I thought Blue Beetle's Marvel.
No, Blue Beetle's DC.
Oh, that explains a lot why I couldn't find him for. I typed in Marvel because every single movie that comes out these days is Marvel, not DC.
Oh, DC rarely releases stuff because they know they have to perfect it to beat Marvel.
So that's why I couldn't find anything. I went to marvelscomics.com, typed in Blue Beetle, and it said no results found. Even went to comicbookcity.com. Even called Comic Book City over in Elkhart. You know, told me they never even heard of him. And there's a museum. There's a comic book museum in Elkhart. Even called up. They never even heard of Blue Beetle. So I thought, okay, that means they don't have the comic. That means it doesn't exist. Never was a comic.
Nah, he's a superhero for DC.
Well, the Comic City Museum in Elkhart, they have every single comic from each country practically. Even has Tony Stark's car got smashed.
Nice.
They even have Batman's bike there.
Oh, the fair. When I went to the fair, I was there for a couple of hours because I was waiting for Andrew. I got to see some old-looking cars.
You know what I go to? You know what I go to the fair for? The animals, mostly the tractors.
Oh my god, I seen this old-looking trailer house that they had that was made like in 1950 or the 40s. It was a red one. It had a bed, a kitchen area. It looked so cool.
Did it look like a canned ham outside of it?
Yeah.
Those things were made from the. Did it look like a piece? Did it look like a canned ham? So you tell me. Guess what? Those things were made from the 40s all the way up to the 70s. Those things were made for. Those were made up till.
It didn't have any insulation in it, so it probably would bake like an oven.
No, it's like an Airstream. But those canned hams were made from the 40s up to the 70s. Then they stopped making them, and then they started making them again recently. You know, the new ones can do it. That's what the new ones have, though.
I like the one Eddie's brother lived in.
They just made them again. They're making them again, Zach. I mean, John. They're making them again, John. They are.
They really?
Yeah, they make the canned hams again. The best part is these are different. You know why?
Why?
The bed is, you can take out the bed. Some of the new ones that came out have a garage in the back of them.
Mm.
So you can you can put you can leave a couch in there, right? Part of it can be a couch and a little kitchen stuff, right? This is pretty neat though, because the new ones that came out, you can have part of it as a kitchen. Their part you can put the bicycle behind you. You can have it. You can also, the new ones are like garages now. They're like the same size. It's where you can have like a kitchen in the front. It's where you can have the table, the bed, a couch, basic stuff you need in a camper in the front, right?
Mm-hmm.
And have your motorcycle in the back of it behind you.
I should have took some pictures.
Yeah, you should have. It's they make the new ones that are like little garages, little garages on wheels.
I seen the first Ford Model T racing car.
Wow, they didn't start racing those until the 20s. What number was it?
It didn't have a number on it. It just said first Model T racer.
Well, the first race ever held in the U.S. was actually in Indianapolis in 1911.
It said Ford on it.
Was it red?
No, it was like a silver one. It had two seats that hanged all the way out, like your feet would dangle.
Oh, they had one of those. They had one of those in Sturgis. But there's a red one in Sturgis. The Ford Ocean in Sturgis is a red one like that in Sturgis.
And then I seen a car that had a big lamp on it that you that you can move around and shine in the dark.
They had tons of cars like that back then.
It looked like a real fancy car. I think you put like a candle in it though.
No, back then they used hexane. No, it was gas. They used hexane gas back then. They used hexane or kerosene because the first cars had kerosene lamps or hexane. They didn't use candles.
Ah.
There's not enough room for there's not enough room for candles, because back then candles were big. So back then you use hexane gas. So yeah.
Automatic NA, but it does have 18-inch wheels, which, you know,
Some cars were made. Some cars ran on steam power back then.
I know. They were real expensive back then too. Jalen owns tons of them.
See, England was further beyond steam power. Once we got to America, we didn't have that stuff yet.
I know, but you gotta think here though. The first car was made in Germany in 1885. The first gasoline-powered car was.
What happened? Why is this car not here? And why is Pontiac dead? Well, when the financial crisis hit.
So yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know that.
Got June tomorrow.
Oh wow, I wish I was still doing it, but nope, I'm working now.
And I got football practice. I'm probably gonna have to miss this Tuesday because my grandpa can't take me.
Sorry to hear about that.
Just like schedule the bus to take me. I'm like, that's just too much work.
It is, I know, because we're strapped short on people.
I know, also there's not a lot of people driving the buses lately.
I know, I'm working nights, so I know that. I'm gonna start working soon, so yeah, I know that. It is closed until October, because on October 28th we're reopening for one day only. How do I know that? That's right, because I'm running it.
That's the Halloween day, right?
We're gonna run it because we're gonna have the zoo open for Halloween.
Can I get one pumpkin pie for $1?
I don't know. We don't sell them.